Alright, that was weird. I went to talk and swallowed a fucking bit of saliva. Hi everyone, we're back with more Tales of Zestiria. We're in Pendrago. The original Shrine Church was erected in the golden days of the era of Asgard. It was only later that the Cathedral Hall was added to it. Past the cathedral, the ancient shrine is preserved almost exactly as it was in the days of yore, although only the priests are allowed entry. The weather's doing a number on my sails. Might be time to consider a career change. Pickled cucumbers! I don't have enough money to buy Drago stew. At least stay in you.
There's something I want to tell you, since you've acquired the power to armatize.
Yeah?
Hidden arts are stronger than martial arts. Seraphic arts are stronger than hidden arts. And martial arts are stronger than seraphic arts. That's the basics. But we can only use martial arts and seraphic arts, which means that Seraphim aren't able to accommodate all types of enemies. You guys can use martial arts and hidden arts on your own. And during armatization, you can use hidden arts and seraphic arts.
Human, seraphim, and armatization. So we can compensate for each of the 3 different types depending on how we use them.
Yeah. For example, for enemies that don't use any seraphic arts, it would be more advantageous if you armatize. Of course, you may encounter enemies which can be taken down more easily when you are not armatized as well. It just means that the armatization isn't all powerful.
Right.
There's the advantage of being able to concentrate 2 powers into one. But there's also a disadvantage to that as well. Assess your situation at all times. But the worst situation you can get yourself in is getting in a pinch from overthinking things. You gotta find your own balance out there.
I'll take things one step at a time. Thanks, Dezel.
Alright. I like this. I like
Sure
rainy
is a lot
cities
of
in
gold
games.
lying around out there.
I wish you'd like pick up more than 10 gold. Where the atmosphere in town feels kind of stagnant. Must be all the rain we're having. So long, I'm beginning to forget what the sun looks like. Anyway, I like rainy cities in games. They're typically very cool. Okay, what do you got for us? SP recovery when damage received. Okay. I can give that to you. Why is that sealed? Enjoy. Ooh, plant. Yeah. Ooh, treasure. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, Trace left, huh? Damn, I just know the church is behind it. If only we had proof. A monolith.
I can sense the ancient tongue.
It appears to
We're
be
near one.
wisdom pertaining to battles written in an ancient tongue. Armatization. There is no time limit for armatization, but if your damage gauge is depleted, it will not be restored until you're armatized once again. Your blast gauge also charges faster in normal state. If you're okay in the HP department, but your blast gauge is running low, it's best to return to normal state to replenish it. What level am I? 23? We're doing not terrible. Yeah, proficiency of 16 in that. I prefer having him just prepare snacks. Healthy feet. Okay, this looks like it's probably the cathedral or the hall where they were talking about. No, look like we can't actually go in. The Shrine Church, that's the word. I'm curious myself. It might cause problems if we go charging in right now. To the Knight's Tower. This looks like a outdoor stage. They have like plays and such. Those without permission cannot enter the castle. This damn weather. You should hurry home and get yourself dry before you catch a cold.
This should be a better place to talk.
Did everything go okay? Can we get in the church?
I secured the permissions, but after that last incident, I'm afraid we're likely under high scrutiny.
So what else is new? They weren't big fans of us in the first place.
Yeah, good point. We've got nothing to hide. Let's do it.
Look at that. Ever since Rose joined up with us, I feel like Saray has become so much more proactive.
Too bad it means that much more trouble for us.
Thank you.
It was my decision to begin with. And besides, I've really wanted to see the shrine inside the church.
There's something about you that reminds me of the Pope. He too would never hesitate to spare expenses for the sake of his people.
Oh boy, another masochist.
I see.
I've prepared lodgings for you. I pray that the Seraphim will also be able to rest well tonight.
But Captain, it's been 3 days since last we heard from Boris after his infiltration. I believe we should hurry.
Who's Boris?
The rain may be affecting our food supplies, but I shall prepare our famous Drago stew for you.
Aren't you the least bit concerned? He's your only brother.
I do not wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have.
It's just his
Please rest
brother's
for now.
name for the canteen that he made up.
It's a kind offer. Let's take it.
We will. Thank you.
Boris is Sergei's younger twin. He's always doing his utmost to support his older brother. Many of our ranks went missing in their investigation of the Cardinal. All of them were competent knights. One starts to wonder. I do not wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please, just rest for now. If anything, Captain Sergei is overly earnest. That's why we all stick with him. The duty to advise the young Emperor should not fall to a single party, be it the Knight Squad, the Church, or any other body. There's times like these that the Pope and Massaja would know what to do. Boris is the captain's younger brother. He's always supported his older brother in both public and private spheres. He was a talented knight like his brother, but he left to aid the search for the Cardinal, and now there are lots of others like him who've gone missing too. Please refrain from entering here. You know, Shepard, not all members of the Night Squad feel the same as the captain. You do well to remember that. Okay. Here we go.
Sergei sure seems like a good guy.
He is, though I fear he may be a bit too genuine and sincere to command the Knights.
I agree. I hope he has what it takes.
We've got plenty of worries of our own. Let's not get hung up on other people's issues.
You know how nobody's made inroads to the Whalish ruins in Ifrit's hunting ground yet? Well, with all of this hardship, I'm starting to think there's fortunes to be found there. Huge fortunes. Ah, look guys, Ifrit, again. A common theme. Turtles. I can't know how to hear more about turtles. He betrayed us, turtles. It can't be forgivens. He'd better be waitin's with his head ups from his shells. Oh yeah, I made a news maps. I don't know enough gold. Talk to me when you guys want my maps again. First we lose the Emperor, and now the Pope disappears. I have no idea about how things will turn out now. What with the Cardinal holding the reins of the country. If there are miracles going on like it says, then I wish one would come along and fix this incessant reign and unwanted war. Need 90 gold. Wait, it's been raining a year? The fuck? I heard the Shepherd showed up in a battle a while back. In Lastenbell, near where it all happened. There's more talk about that than there is about the Cardinal's miracles. They tried to protect those Geferis ruins up in the north past the wheat fields by placing them under Imperial protection. But the looting just kept on regardless. In this rain, you see, it's driving folks who don't have money to desperate things. Compared to Highland, most of Rollins is undernourished. Capital isn't so bad, but in the countryside, it's not rare to find people starving. It's been a year already since this darn rain began. This might be the biggest city in the land, but that's a fat lot of good when all the crops are around. Apparently, there are still lots of ruins out there with undiscovered rare treasures just waiting to be found. Even those ruins, they say, are under Imperial protection, have hardly any patrols right now. I bet you could walk up to, let's just say, the Ganglin ruins over in the west from Bolt Gorge, and waltz right in, none the wiser. Of course, to be fair, just making the trek all the way out there is no minor undertaking. Guess I can't fault the Empire for cutting costs where they can. Let's sell something real quick. Okay, that's sold. Let's run back over here and just go buy this map while it's on my mind. Oh, then she finds 99 gold. Fuck! Well, at least we got 99 of our fucking 400 we just spent back.
Phew! Now that was a meal.
Hey, learn some manners.
You sure can eat.
So can these two.
It was surprisingly good. I couldn't help myself.
Drago stew, 85 points.
My policy is eat while you can. It's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. That's the law of a soldier.
A soldier, huh?
Soldier? Aren't you and your buddies in an assassin's guild?
Well, you know, it wasn't always like this. We used to be just a band of mercenaries. Not to brag, but they called us the best on the continent.
Is that right?
That's it for me. We've got a job to do tomorrow.
Is Rose's band of mercenaries the one you mentioned before?
The Wind Riders, I believe.
I think I've heard of them. The tale said just 100 of them could scatter a force of 20,000 men and capture 3 castles in one night.
Yeah, they were a legendary band of mercenaries. It's no wonder Rollins itself was their primary employer.
They sound crazy strong.
Strong and loyal. To the point that even the Emperor of Rollins trusted them like his right-hand man. Isn't that right?
It's true. Was true. But then, the Imperial family of Rollins ended up stabbing them in the back, along with the very one I'm seeking vengeance against.
The Imperial family joined forces with Hellions?
Is it that surprising?
I guess not. People and Hellions aren't separate entities after all.
Very true. You can even consider them 2 sides of the same coin.
In fact, if the Cardinal's power is somehow linked to a Hellion, things start to make sense.
It looks like Rose snuck out through the back. Can't take my eyes off her for a second.
Hey, Dazzle!
I wonder if someone ordered an assassination.
Who? And was she asked to do it by herself?
Either way, this is bad.
I guess I'm not really in a position to be complaining, but walking around all night on a rainy night like this really puts a chill in my heart. You see the malevolence in the air.
What's wrong? Why are you all here?
That's what we want to know. Where were you going?
Oh, just taking a walk. Thought maybe I ate too much.
You don't have to follow every whim that pops into your head, damn it.
We thought you might have ditched us to go assassinate someone.
Not yet, silly. That comes later. It's from someone who lost their son in the war that just broke out. Kill the one who started the battle. The invasion was proposed to the Emperor about a year ago, in documents bearing the name of Pope Miscedra.
Huh? You're gonna kill the Pope?
Hold on. How do you know someone didn't just use his name? I thought he went missing after all.
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. It's awfully close to the time he went missing. We'll have to investigate further.
And what if we find out that he's bad?
If it's evil, the scattered bones slay it.
Even if it's the Pope?
The Pope, the Emperor, even the Shepherd. Oh, was that inappropriate?
I'm not a fan of that last part, it's true.
It isn't like we walk around all stabby-stabby. We make sure what kind of person our target is first.
I think I understand you better, Rose.
Do you now? Well, that's good.
I'm starting to understand too. Why she bears no malevolence, that is.
Because she's as nuts as he is?
Rose would certainly never tell a lie, that's for sure.
She was always that way. It's in her blood.
For someone
Was
that
the
doesn't
Pope
want
the
her to
type of
know,
person who would just up and start a war?
That's certainly not the impression of him we got from Sergei.
He's the de facto leader of a powerful country. He's probably got more layers than you'd think.
For someone who doesn't want Rose to know that Bezel had been involved with her for a very long time, he certainly says a lot of things that draw attention to it. Okay, where do I go now? I guess that didn't count as me resting at the end? Okay, well, back to the end we go, I guess.
Tell me more about equipment fusion.
Okay, since fusion rules apply only to skills in the same exact slot, there are only 3 types of combinations you need to remember. First rule, if they're both the same skill, then that's the skill you get after fusion.
Simple enough. I'm guessing that same rule applies when both slots are empty.
Yes, the second rule is, if the slot's empty on one item and filled on the other, you get the skill from the filled slot.
Got it. So, the big question is, what happens when 2 different skills are in the same slot?
That's right. In this last case, a new skill is born from the 2 old ones, but it's sealed off temporarily. And the way to break the seal is... oh my!
Rose falls asleep so easily. Alright. Where do we go then? Oh, the Shrine Church. Okay. That gives us an idea. To the Shrine Church! We can actually go in now. Hurrah, it shows up on the map as a dungeon.
Well, that was easier than we thought.
This looks like an auditorium of sorts for the believers.
Sure looks like a small crowd.
No treasure. Look at these pews.
Can you tell me the names of the Seraphim who hold the utmost power, known as the 5 Lords?
Musif! Oh, and Eumacia!
Hyanawa and Almanac!
Correct. Now, can you tell me the name of the last one? The Seraph who's worshipped here at the Shrine Church?
Motelis!
That's right. Motelis is the Seraph who has given the entire Glenwood continent his blessing.
The Seraph worshipped at the Shrine Church is Motelis?
The 5 lords, huh? Big movers and shakers.
I bet Motelis would know something about how to stand against the Lord of Calamity. He's got to.
Is he really all that?
Well, he's the leader of the 5 lords after all.
You must be Soray. Welcome to the Roland's Church headquarters. I heard you were to visit. Please, come on in.
Oh, great.
It's more magnificent than I'd even imagined.
The architecture definitely dates it to the height of the era of Asgard.
Glad to see you're impressed, but don't let your guard down.
This inscription concerns the trial of the Shepherd, and the spiritual powers he obtains upon clearing it.
Could the spiritual powers
Be real?
Buzz, 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 buzz. Be real, real bees. Oh, bees everywhere.
just
possibly.
possibly? It's like the lettering's meant to tell us something.
But it's all gibberish. It must be some kind of code.
Well, it does involve sensitive info. Maybe there's a hint to crack the code somewhere.
Hey, what does the big rock thing say?
I'm afraid I'm not really sure. The inscription is written in some sort of cipher, and the key to interpreting it is handed down only from Pope to Pope.
So, I guess we'll have to get the Pope to read it then, huh?
Surrey!
Interesting.
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
It's a Hellions domain, just like when we fought Heldalf. They're alive, but
It's like they've been turned to stone.
Going home already, Shepherd?
huh?
I am Cardinal Fortin of the Church of Rollins.
This domain, is it yours?
Ah, so you can still move. Why don't you lend me your powers? For the sake of the people, of course.
They asked me the same thing in Highland.
I hardly think myself the equal of a Philistine like Bartlow.
Sounds like something a Philistine would say.
Charming, but sticks and stones and so on, young lady.
Ooh, she's good.
I have but one wish. To see my empire overcome this tumultuous era of chaos. A task only possible if the people are united. But Rollins is far too expansive to unify the people through mere patriotism alone. Shepherd, do you know exactly what it is that the state has used for eons to keep an entire country in line?
Is it faith?
Yes, faith. It is the belief in their own salvation that inspires in people the greatest sense of unity when they band together against outsiders who share different values. Meaning that my church itself should serve as the cornerstone for all of Rollins.
Maybe in your mind.
It is but the vision of one who would guide the people. With the name and power of the Shepherd, more people than ever can be brought to salvation.
Then you should cooperate with the Knights. Wouldn't that really be what's best for everyone?
I would welcome their efforts if they would simply bend to my will and do as I command. Even if they are a pack of loutish meatheads who can't figure out that their Pope abandoned them.
Wait a minute, the Pope just ran away? You didn't have him locked up?
I am not a street thug, child. The Pope, Macedra, I should say, left of his own accord. Abandoning his duty to both the Empire and his followers. What, pray tell, would you call such a man?
Pretty irresponsible, if what you're saying is true.
Irresponsible is one word, and still there are so many fools out there who trust in such a coward. The Knights, for example. In order to bring the people together, we must find Macedra and give him his due punishment.
Punishment?
Yes, the same punishment that befell those uncivil enough to mistrust me.
Then we have a problem. We need the Pope to tell us the meaning of the inscription.
Why? Cooperate with me and it won't be necessary.
I need to know. No matter what.
Ah, I see. That's very unfortunate. So then you mean to say...
What the...
My body! That you reject my vision!
Saray! Let's go!
We're leaving.
What? They broke through my domain and connected with the Seraphim, if only just for a moment. Oh, will I relish this.
Alright. Spectral Cloak. Press left to cast Spectral Cloak. Walk around invisible. You can sneak past obstacles and use sight to detect movement and move undetected past enemies that sense by sight. By touching an enemy weak against water, you can begin the battle with an advantage.
We disappeared? What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet!
We'll talk later. We've got to flee to the Knight's Tower.
For now, we're going to go to the inn, as it is safe time. We have the end of stream coming up, and because, yeah, today's and tomorrow are going to be relatively short streams, just because I'm tired of shit. I had to be up and working for 12 hours straight, when my normal shift is not that long. It won't let me go into the inn. Never mind. I guess we go to the Knight's Tower first. Damn.
Got a dash. You go on ahead.
Okay.
The Pope fled of his own volition?
I'm sorry I couldn't get more details. We were sort of running for our lives.
No, that is more than enough. I'm just relieved that you weren't captured.
Thanks for saving us back there.
It's the least I could do.
Seraph Miclio, my humble admiration for your bravery.
It's nothing, really.
It is nothing. All you did was blind her temporarily.
We have to do something about her domain.
Those powers might help. Let's get the Pope to decipher that inscription.
That'll be tough if we don't know where he is. The Knights have been hunting him for a year now with no success.
Yeah, but they were assuming the whole time that the Cardinal was behind the disappearance. Guess what? I think I know where Popadope might be.
You do?
The village of Gadadin, on the southern part of the continent. We won't know for sure until we check it out, of course.
How did you get that information?
Well, let's just call it an industry secret. You know how it is.
Of course. I should have expected no less from the wife of the shepherd. Let us send a search team to Gadadin.
Hold on a minute. The Cardinal already expects that our side will be searching for the Pope.
A highly visible squadron of knights would essentially be a bright pink arrow pointed straight at him.
However,
we can operate covertly in small numbers. Let us handle Gadadin.
But that's far too much to ask.
Chill, Captain, we got this. What is it they say? Pope springs eternal?
Abandon Pope! All ye who, don't go to Gododin.
Okay, settle down.
My thanks, gentle
Abandon
shepherd.
Pope.
Actually, as for what you can do in return, do you suppose we could get a pass to Roland's? I might be mistaken for an ally of the Highland Army otherwise.
I have seen for myself the quality of your character. I shall prepare it immediately.
Thank you. That's a load off my mind.
There is something I would like to impart to you as well. Would you please step outside for a moment?
You gonna teach me Howling Blade? Or not Howling Blade, Howling Blast? Choka, bro!
Do you remember the art I used when we fought against one another? That is the Lion's Howl, an art passed down through our band of knights. I and my younger brother Boris are the only ones alive who know it. But now I pass it to you as well. Wilt thou accept?
Yes.
Look at Crimson Edge.
Well, you're a fast learner. I must apologize that this feeble art is all an oaf like me may offer you.
Don't say that. It's incredible. Thank you so much, Captain Sergei.
You and I stand as equals. You may call me Sergei.
Then you may call me Saray.
Saray, I am loath to believe the Pope just abandoned his post on us. But I also sense that there may be another side to this unfortunate story.
I understand. We'll find the Pope and come back with the truth.
Godspeed.
Godspeed. Alright. Go to the field.
Rose, was it the scattered bones who found the information on the Pope?
Maybe. Seeing where the church's money was going gave us a little hint.
That's what I thought. You guys sure don't operate in the same way that the Knights do.
Of course not. An Assassin's Guild can't function without proper intel.
Assassins. Right.
Here is your pass, Saray.
Thank you. Our travel should be much easier now.
I wish it were so, but we've received word that Byroclef Ridge, which leads to Gododin, has been blocked by rock slides.
We could have been on the ridge right now.
If only we'd been a little bolder.
Rose! My punchline!
Hello, Winchig.
What's the plan?
You'll have to go through Cambria Caverns, south of the Meadow of Triumph.
Oh, well, we had to go there anyway.
An underground passage, huh? No problem.
That's your thing, isn't it?
You bet it is.
Excellent. Well, let's go to the... You gotta go? That was fast. We're gonna be done stream anyway, so... yeah, let's head down to the meadow, where we will save and be done for now. Like appointment. Alright.
Snacks are done.
Oh, God. Come on, guys.
A Hellion! Is it one of the Cardinal's guards?
Probably.
Saray, we have to trick the guard into thinking we're not here somehow.
Would it kill you to use that head of yours? Sheesh.
You don't learn, do you?
Community choice in 3D. All right, Chocobo. Post something in the Discord for communities. Give them a choice.
We made it!
Think we lost the Cardinal with that?
Ugh, I ate too much today. My stomach's all achy.
Oh my. You shouldn't stuff yourself like that, Rose.
By the way, I was curious. Can Seraphim get upset stomachs or gain weight?
To say it in a fairy tale sort of way, your thoughts become reality.
What's that supposed to mean?
We won't gain weight from consuming calories, but we will from thinking, I'll gain weight if I eat this much.
Whoa! So does that mean you'll be okay as long as you don't think like that?
No. Denying the reality of things leads to malevolence. A seraph must not be detached from reality. So at the end of it all, you could say we're the same as humans.
This is so confusing.
All right. Before we save, let's pick our outfits for tomorrow. We're going to use the Makoto Kikuchi attachment. One's on his other arm. Excellent. Julius's haircut looks basically the same. We're back to his regular clothes. Hurrah! Okay. Nana's bracelet. Collaboration with God Eater 2. Here's a Nana bracelet attachment for Rose. The Ocean Lover's swimsuit. There we go. Will be his outfit for tomorrow. Sadly, some of them are going to be already reusing. Yuri's sword. Oh. Chihaya Kisaragi hairstyle. There you go, that's cute. Pride of the Night, alt color. Used to be blue tomorrow. Excellent. Ami Futami. Amy Futami. Hisato Katsuragi hairstyle. What her hair would look like with this costume if I had worn it for it. Maiden of Fire. Look at that. Oops. Alright, she's got sideburns now. Water Averse Girl's hairstyle. Alright. Timid Girl. As you probably could have guessed, pink is her favorite color. Elisa's outfit from Tales of Xillia, or Exilia. Excellent. He doesn't get. Oh, the top knot appears on the back of his head. You'll have a poll up after stream. You have something fun planned for this poll? Okay, I'm excited. Dark lifeguard haircut. A tightly bound hairstyle that's perfect for swimming. You can really feel the wind on your neck. Oh, look, he even gets his own hat for it. His ponytail has a top knot. Punk guidance counselor outfit. A notebook he has at his side isn't a list of blacklisted students, it's his hit list. Sounds like the counselor is the one here who needs counseling. Excellent. I think that's everyone. Excellent, this will be our outfits for tomorrow. Alright, ladies and gents, thank you very much for viewing.